Greetings. In this video, we'll be learning about phase 2, the output of phase 1, and ensuring rigor in the talent attraction phase, which is the first stage of a typical HR process. Now, coming to output of phase 1, it can be divided into two parts, organization wide and product wide. Organization wide outputs were many. For example, you had to develop a website, you had to develop a Gantt chart, business model canvas. For unique selling proposition, you did cognitive mapping, pastel analysis, SWOT analysis, Porter's five forces model. You also write a nice paragraph on about the startup with strategic statements that include vision, mission, and values. You also had an estimated financial statements. You had done STP, segmentation targeting planning. You had also done a lot of research for justifying your unique selling proposition. You took a group photograph and also created organizational hierarchy. There were also a few product wide outputs. For example, you developed four game based and gamified products. You also developed their game manuals. You also did a video for the dry run of the game. Now, in phase 2, each group can continue the process of hiring and firing for candidates left out but with more rigor till the end of March. Now, what do we mean by rigor? That means you have to revise quite a lot of things. For example, your business model canvas based on the inputs received from the expo visitors. There are some resources provided. For example, you can see this resource. Now, this resource is available in the description of this video. You can use this resource in order to create your business model canvas and print it nicely. Now, you might not have developed different levels of strategy quite well. So, this is your opportunity to revise it in case you are into partnership. So, consult the partner and revise it. So, when it comes to corporate level strategy, basically we are targeting about create portfolio strategy, that is mainly BCG metrics, and grand strategy. You can read about this in detail from the textbook. When it comes to industry level strategy, you can revise your Porter's five forces model. You have to decide on your positioning strategies and adaptive strategies. Again, these are available in the textbook for detailed reading. When it comes to firm level strategy, you can create direct competition strategy and devise strategic moves of direct competition. Coming to company identity. Now, company identity has to be revised according to your new setup. So, in case it is a partnership, you will have to revise your name, punchline, vision, mission, values, logo, USP. Now, USP has to come from cognitive map. Remember this. All this has to discussed in meeting, and please create ministerial meeting for all these. Now, remember, in case your companies are merging, it doesn't mean that your learning outcome will also merge. Learning outcomes will be separate, but these have to be complementary or the same. So in case it is same, of course, it is just one learning outcome. But if you have two different learning outcomes, then both have to be there. When it comes to product quality, revise or create a flagship product. Now remember, while you will have all the products that you had created, but one physical gamified product has to be your flagship product that you will prominently display in the exhibition. Remember that you have to do hard work in order to make sure that its manual is created nicely. Now, there are some strict guidelines, and for this particular flagship product, follow those guidelines which are mentioned in this link, and this link is provided in the description of the video. The last thing is the development of the website. Now, create or revise the website in the way you want, unlike the previous phase wherein you had to have only two pages, front end and back end. This time you can have only front end, and you can have several pages, but it should look good. It should be easily browsable. All these things you'll have to decide. Now, when we talk about the rigor in talent attraction phase, we have to maintain employee details. Now, what are those employee details? Mandatory ones are these. Other details, if at all you want to maintain, you can maintain. Now, these are employee ID, full name, department, job title, hire date, salary, performance rating, emergency contact number of the person, attendance, separation date, if any. So there could be a possibility that somebody joined and left your organization. So in that case, you have to have separation date as well. Now it could be a voluntary separation or involuntary separation, any of these. Another important thing for rigor in talent attraction is maintaining HR metrics. So you'll have to have all these recruitment related metrics: time to fill, time to hire, offer acceptance rate, offer to hire ratio, retention rate, cost per hire. You might also like to have other metrics, but those are only voluntary. These are the mandatory ones that you'll have to maintain. Now, there is some support material available. You might have to have a lot of HRM policies in the future. So, there are a lot of HRM templates given on this website. Then you have job analysis. You can do job analysis using job description and job specification as given in the OStarNet website. There is one link which is very, very important for creating interview questionnaire. So in case you have more hiring and firing in this particular round of a week, then you can also go for this particular link. All these links are provided in the description box. Thank you.